Hi everybody, I'm back, and I am here with the questions for my Q&A video. And yeah, this is my first time doing this kind of thing, so excuse me if I stutter a little. I didn't get as many questions as I'd hoped for, but at least I got a decent amount. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, this question comes from Pixelated Quality, and he asks, are you subscribed to PewDiePie? And no, I am not. Simply because I checked out some of their videos without actually watching them, if you catch my meaning. And it's not really the kind of content I'm into. So, there's your answer. Okay, now, this batch of questions comes from Cadence and Antarctic Fan 62. First off, he said, congratulations on getting 5,000 subscribers. Thanks, mate. Well, of course, now the subscriber count has probably gone up to like 8,500. Excuse me. So, he asks, who are your favorite Thomas characters? That's a bit of a tricky one. But I would have to say one of my all-time favorites is definitely Percy, because he's such a relatable character. Sometimes he gets picked on for whatever reason, but things always turn out right for him in the end. Another of my favorite characters is Ashima, because she actually showed us that just because... Well, let me word this a different way. Everyone thought she was being painted up for the Best Decorated Parade when she was actually competing in the shunting challenge. I think what I'm trying to say here is that just because you're well-dressed doesn't mean you're good at other things. Doesn't mean you're not good at other things. I'm sorry. Ugh. So, one last favor for now. Another favorite character of mine is most definitely let's see. Ryan. He's actually a fairly good character that people can relate to, because he's a caring kind of character, even if he is a little bit skittish. I mean, we've seen... No. Disregard that last part. That one didn't work out very well, so I guess I'm probably just gonna have to say Stanley. He's that boy next door character that is willing to help anyone in need because of his charming personality. And I guess I wouldn't have to go back to the previous subject and say Ryan is actually fitting well into that category too. I mean, he may not be the boy next door type of character, but at least he has a good heart. Okay, his second question is, what are your top 10 favorite Thomas fan series? Well, they're not in any particular order, but let's see, we have DCG-12B's Jimmy the Ginty series, Wild Nor'Wester's Sodor the Early Years / Modern Years, Enterprising Engine 93's series, Victor Tanzing's The Stories of Sodor, NWR 1991's Northwestern Railway Tales, I believe it is. Thomas 1, Edward 2, Henry 3's Engines of the NWR, and NWR Origins. Cadence in Our Defense 62 series. I haven't seen all the episodes yet, but I will get around to it at some point. Let's see, who else is there? Need two more. The Great Western Way 11 series. And finally, Milk Tanker Media series. So, they're not in any particular order, but those are my top 10 favorite series. His third question is, what are your favorite Tugs episodes? I actually like all the Tugs episodes, but my most favorite one is definitely Munitions. It was one of the first episodes I didn't actually watch the full visual for the Tugs episode, but it was a parody by Bubblebutt13 using the Thomas footage with the Tugs audio. So that was my first ever experience with the United Kingdom version of Tugs. Before that, I had previously watched reruns of Salty's Lighthouse on TLC. And I have to say that the original Tugs is definitely better than Salty's Lighthouse. Okay, the fourth question is, what is your favorite Thomas merchandise? Well, my most favorite is definitely the Tommy Trapmaster range. But I also like Wooden Railway, Trapmaster Push-Along, Take and Play, Erdl, and I even have a couple Botman models. I did have the motorized train sets, but I've long since gotten rid of them, because I don't really have the skills to maintain a model railway. Excuse me. And his final question is, out of all the Thomas specials, which is your favorite, your most favorite, and why? Well, it varies. Every time a new special comes out, I usually think it's the best. But I definitely have to say one of my most favorites is Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. It was one of the specials to commemorate the 70th anniversary of the Railway series. And there were plenty of Railway series Easter eggs put in there. Like putting the Thin Clergyman's model in. And the scene at Farquhar where Annie and Clarabelle referenced the peas in a pod line from Thomas and Bertie's Great Race. Excuse me. But The Great Race is also one of my favorites, as is Journey Beyond Sodor. And I have to admit, I have mixed thoughts on Big World, Big Adventures. I wasn't really sure if I was going to like it. Whenever something new comes out, I always take a look at it at a neutral point of view. For example, I haven't seen the trailer yet, but when the new Sonic movie showed promos of our favorite Blue Hedgehog, he looked horrendous. But luckily, the director has promised to fix the problem. But yeah, it all depends on how you look at the special. I mean, looking back, Thomas and the Magic Railroad is kind of horrendous. If they had taken a little more time to fix the plot and figure out how it was going to work, it could have definitely been a lot better. Plus, trying to compete with the summer rush of Harry Potter didn't exactly help. So, yeah, that's the last question. So, if you didn't get a chance to submit your questions, then type them down in the comments below and I'll try to answer them the best I can. Okay, so a couple more updates. Just got done eating lunch. That's why I'm clearing my throat so much. You know what dairy does to ya. So, there will be more videos to come, but it's a little bit slow at the moment. And especially with my birthday coming up in about 5 days. That's going to be kind of busy too. So yeah, with my birthday coming up, the videos I need to work on, and some other little projects. Like, I posted a poll on my community tab, and most of you voted for a toy review. So now I have to figure out which one to do. And with that, I'm going to leave it there. So, thank you all very much for watching. I enjoyed answering all your questions. And have a great day.